Good evening to the Commerce Club in Atlanta. This is David Duncan, and I'm coming to you from here at our Oakville property in Napa, California on a beautiful fall afternoon. We're really pleased to have you all joining us tonight for this dinner. Silver Oak was started in 1972 by my father and his winemaking partner, Justin Meyer. This year we've celebrated our 40th anniversary in great style and had a fantastic year connecting with our customers, enjoying wines, and celebrating this nice milestone of our 40th year. In 1999, we started Twomey Cellars, which began as a project to make a single vineyard Merlot, and we've since grown that to include 4 different Appellation Pinot Noirs and a beautiful estate-grown Sauvignon Blanc. We're very excited to be with you tonight. Sorry I can't be there in person, and I'm going to hand it over to our wine educator, Tom Langley, to share with you a little bit about the wines you're going to be tasting tonight.
Good evening, Commerce Club. I'm Thomas from Silver Oak Cellars, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the wonderful wines you're going to be enjoying this evening. I'm going to start with the Pinot Noir. This is our Anderson Valley Pinot Noir. This comes out of Mendocino County. Twomey actually has 4 Pinot Noirs, Anderson Valley. They also do a Russian River. They do one from the Sonoma Coast. They do one from Santa Barbara County, which is Bien Nacido. Now, if you're not a fan of Pinot Noir, this one's going to change your mind, because this one's very special. As you can see how easy it is to get a cork out of a bottle. I'm doing a really good job there, but I'm going to pour a little bit of this for you guys to enjoy as you do with your dinner, the Anderson Valley Pinot Noir. One of the great things about Pinot, when you're out to dinner, you're going to notice that this is the wine that goes with everything. So if somebody's having seafood, somebody's having chicken, somebody's having steak, this is your go-to wine. And if you've never tried a wonderful glass of Pinot, especially one of the Twomey glasses, with a Sunday brunch, do that sometime. With Eggs Benedict, this is a pretty amazing wine. Pinot Noir has become my Thanksgiving wine. You know, when you're having a big meal and lots of food, this really is very light wine. I like to have a couple bottles before my family gets there, because if you knew my family, you'd understand that. But this is just a really great wine, goes with a lot of different things. We started Twomey back in 1999 with a Merlot. You're also going to be enjoying the Twomey Merlot. It's the 2008 Merlot, and this is a very different Merlot. And I know what you're thinking, the movie Sideways. If you haven't tried the Twomey Merlot, this isn't the Sideways Merlot that you might have tried. For me, what Sideways did is I don't drink out of the dump bucket any longer. I don't do that since that movie came out. But this Merlot is done in a French traditional method. If you've never tried a French traditional method, you're in for a great surprise with this Merlot. Wonderful wine. The French traditional method, what that does, we do a thing called souterrage, which means that we transfer the wine from barrel to barrel by hand. We put in the head of the barrel a brass spigot. It's called a fontaine. We open that up, the wine flows out into a pail, then we pick that pail up and pour it into a funnel on top of the next barrel. So very labor intensive, but when you try this Merlot, you're going to understand what a difference that makes. And I'll be very surprised if at least 1, maybe 10 of you don't become Merlot fans tonight with the Twomey Merlot. I'm going to move over to the Silver Oak wines. This is what Silver Oak got started with 40 years ago. The Alexander Valley Cab we've made for 40 consecutive years. It's always been 100% Cab. It is an incredible, incredible Cabernet. Most of you are familiar with this. This is what you're getting probably at the club on a regular basis, getting it at your local restaurant. Most of your wine shops have this. 100% Cab, and that's kind of unique. About 90% of the Cabernets in California are blends. This is 100% Cabernet. Big taste, perfect with steak, perfect with a big meal. And for me, I like to just sit and drink it sometimes. It's a really wonderful, wonderful Cabernet, and it's the 2008. The fourth wine you're going to have is the Silver Oak Napa Valley Cabernet, which is a blended Cab. And by that, it's a blend of Cabernet, also Merlot. So the same Merlot fruit that was in this Merlot, Cabernet Franc and Petit Verdot. Those are the 4 grapes. This is the 2007 vintage. We've done the Napa as a blended Cab since 1994. More traditional of most California Cabs that you might be trying out there. And this truly is one that you can sit down for me and just drink. So some evenings I just want to maybe watch a movie, sit down in front of the TV with my wife and enjoy a nice couple glasses of wine, and this is the one you go to. It's just so smooth, so easy to drink, and a wonderful, wonderful wine. So thank you for this dinner this evening. Thank you for choosing Silver Oak. We know you got lots of choices out there. We just greatly appreciate you including us in this event this evening. And as our friends in Louisiana would say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.